Well, DFS and Lotte Duty Free are back in court today over a dispute on a lucrative concession contract to operate duty-free shops at the Guam International Airport. DFS, the previous concessionaire, is continuing to challenge the awarding of the contract, while Lotte maintains they never did anything improper.
It's been well over 2 years since the issue surfaced. The concession contract at the Guam Airport was up for procurement in early 2013. DFS and Lotte Duty Free submitted bids along with two others, and Lotte, being the lowest bidder at the time, got the deal. But DFS challenged the decision on allegations that the Guam International Airport Authority and Lotte Duty Free were in collusion. After taking the case through the judicial system and to the Office of Public Accountability, the case landed back in the Superior Court's hands. A total of 20 charges were filed. 19 of the 20 were dismissed. The remaining charge that still stands has to do with tort claims, or civil claims caused by wrongful acts that resulted in serious loss or economic harm. Attorney for Lotte Duty Free, Cesar Cabot, explains.
Basically, the judge severed the case and said that the procurement, that DFS was wrong in dragging Lotte into the procurement component of this matter. So the court dismissed 19 of the 20 counts that DFS had brought forward, but kept alive a tort action for later.
Cabot says Lotte has already filed motions for dismissal of the tort claims because he believes it to be improper and illegal.
The nature of their economic tort is that DFS is claiming that because they've held the contract for 30 years, that somehow they would have been entitled to have won the contract, and that somehow things must have gone wrong because DFS didn't win the contract. We think that is completely ludicrous.
That's absolutely not true. It's a free market economy. Awards of this sort go to the most qualified bidder. Now, these are complicated bids, and there's a lot of factors that go into determining that. But no, what DFS is saying is that this was a corrupted procurement process, and that's very different.
So what they're alleging is that they had this entitlement, reasonable entitlement expectation of a contract, which they don't have any right to, this being a government procurement.
I give Mr. Cabot credit. He used the right word. He said everybody's entitled to a fair playing field. Well, that includes DFS. And what we're saying is the playing field wasn't fair. The process was corrupted.
During court proceedings today, Attorney Cabot indicated Lotte's desire to sit in the sidelines as the tort case plays out, noting that DFS's beef is not with Lotte, it's with the airport, since it was the airport that conducted the government procurement while Lotte was merely the winning bidder. But Seville disagreed with that contention, saying in court, quote, "We have been making allegations that they corrupted the process. We have a very direct beef with Lotte."
We've said that they have interfered with our prospective economic relationships by their improper conduct. So I know they would love to sit on the sidelines, but you can't read the pleadings and not come away knowing that, without knowing that what we're really saying is they're both linked in on the GIA and Lotte are linked together on this.
We feel very confident that at the end, Lotte will be vindicated, Lotte will prevail.
DFS had previously held the concession contract at the airport for 30 years.